Because what makes America exceptional isn't just the size of our economy or our influence around the globe. That is a byproduct of a more fundamental fact about America, the promise we make to our children. The idea that no matter who they are, what they look like, where they start, how much their parents earn, they can make it if they try. It's the essential promise of America that where you start should not and will not determine how far you can go.
Many students today are uninformed about how the three branches of government, legislative, judicial, and executive, are involved in society today. Each branch has its own unique power, and they rely on one another to ensure equality. The executive branch is led by the president, who enforces laws created by the legislative branch. The judicial branch then oversees these laws to ensure that no problems arise.
The United States government is made up of three unique powers: the legislative, executive, and judicial branches. Each of these branches help out our society in their own way, whether it be passing or approving bills or settling disputes between states. Our government influences how school systems gain and spend money. This is decided by the legislative branch, with the help from the executive branch, what we may invest in or what we may not. Recently, POLYTECH High School has created a new addition to their building. It includes a project budget of roughly $29 million. This would not have been possible without the help of two branches and their decision on the bond bill.
There's going to be issues, of course, with funding, and so I think one of the most important things that we do as state legislators is we're involved in the budget writing process and then ultimately approving the state budget. So that's probably one of the biggest, beyond drafting legislation and creating laws that affect us as Delawareans, beyond that, I believe probably the biggest issue that we deal with is the budget and how we're going to spend taxpayers' money, because ultimately that's what pays for that addition. It's the people who live in this community who are paying taxes through their property taxes and other state income taxes. It's the investment of the taxpayers in you, and it's really up to us legislators to make sure that the taxpayers are getting a good value for their money, and that we're spending taxpayers' money in a way that's not only going to educate our children, but ultimately is going to benefit our society and our community at large. A lot of the young people who graduate from POLYTECH are going to be entering the local workforce, and in order for our community to be just a successful, vibrant area where we'd all like to live, we've got to have good paying jobs, and it's very important, incumbent upon us as legislators to create environments like this where young people can learn skills that they can bring to the community and contribute.
POLYTECH's new features include an auditorium equipped to set up approximately 300 people, a new main office and security system, several new career technical areas, and many other investments in equipment and supplies for the students and teachers. This project has created a better learning experience this year for both staff and students of the school.
I think the new addition is really benevolent towards everyone. It's really pretty. It's got a little lounge area. I like that. And I like the fact that shops such as my shop and radio, TV, and other classrooms and teachers were allowed to have newer, more advanced technology in order to let other students learn more efficiently.
Just a few of the new classrooms and career technical areas that have been renovated and updated include aerospace science, band, computer engineering, technology, drama, electronics, environmental science, and media broadcast. In addition, each shop has also received updated equipment to help enhance their learning experience. Dr. Doofendock, business manager at POLYTECH High School, helped aid in the plan for the new addition of the school. He established what the school needed in order to become more successful and wrote a proposal that then went to the Department of Education and lastly to our local government to be approved. He estimated that the entire project took roughly 4 years to complete from start to finish.
First, we have to coordinate everything locally through our superintendent, through our local school board, and once we have the approval of everybody at the district level, then we make the request to the Department of Education officials at the state level. And once we have their approval, The next individuals involved are the legislators, our state representatives, state senators. They have to approve what's called the bond bill, and then ultimately the governor has to sign that bill for it to become law and to provide the funding for us to actually complete the project.
Students, teachers, and faculty have said numerous positive statements about the new additions to POLYTECH. New technological progressions allow the students to enhance their hands-on learning and ultimately gain more knowledge. They claim that with the new advancements, it creates a more professional environment that will improve the educational atmosphere for everyone involved.